Listen up, princess. Cutting taxes for the rich and corporations, it's the only way to grow the economy. They create jobs. Trickle down, baby.
Okay, Chad, but we've tried this for 40 years and it doesn't work. Reagan did it, Bush did it, Trump did it, and each time the rich got richer, wages stagnated, and deficits exploded.
Are wrong. When we cut taxes, the job creators invest more.
Then why did corporations use Trump's tax cuts for $1 trillion in stock buybacks instead of hiring workers?
Well, because freedom. Duh. And another thing. What about those people on welfare? They need to stop it with my taxpayer money. Cut it out. Cut all of it.
Chad, most people on welfare already work. Wages just aren't keeping up with inflation. Cutting benefits doesn't promote independence. It just makes people poorer and sicker.
Well, if you're poor, just get a better job.
Ah, so you can admit that wages are not enough to live on.
Wait, no, that's not what I mean. Ian, privatization is just better. The free market always wins. Yeah.
You mean like private prisons, which cut costs by underfeeding incarcerated people? Or privatized healthcare, where we pay twice as much as other countries for worse care?
But competition keeps things cheaper.
So tell me why my internet bill is $100 a month when there's only one provider in my area.
I don't know. Besides, spending money on the poor is a waste. They don't contribute to society.
So actually, helping the poorest in our society is good for everybody. When people aren't starving, they're most productive. And that means fewer people are relying on emergency services, there's less crime, and we have a stronger economy.
But that's their own fault. Why should I have to pay for it?
Because when poverty increases, crime goes up, homelessness goes up, and society becomes unstable. You want America to be safe and strong, don't you? Maybe don't let people starve in the streets.
Won't public benefits just make people lazy?
Studies show that people don't actually stop working when they get help. They tend to actually get better jobs. When kids grow up with food and housing security, they get higher paying jobs later.
So you are saying that if we invest in people, these DEIs, we actually save money in the long run?
First of all, Chad, no need to call us DEIs with the hard R, okay? But yes, keeping people healthy, housed, and educated costs way less than dealing with the consequences of extreme poverty.
Oh no, I think I might be learning something.
It's okay, Chad. Growth is scary.
Oh, but then what about all this money we're wasting on foreign aid? We should stop funding other countries and take care of ourselves first.
Beloved, do you know how much of the federal budget goes towards foreign aid?
Half of it. And that's my money. I need it for my family and my truck.
Okay, so try less than 1%. And that tiny investment gives us huge global influence, which is actually good for our economy.
But why should my tax dollars go to pay for other countries?
Well, I mean, it's the right thing to do because we have a lot, and many of those countries we had a hand in destabilizing. But let me make it make sense for you, okay? It buys us allies. It stabilizes economies, and it prevents conflicts that would cost us way more in military spending. Plus, when we help countries develop, they become stronger trading partners, and that boosts our economy.
So what? You want America to be the world's piggy bank?
No, I want America to pull its weight, and I think we all probably want America to stay powerful. Right now, we are losing. seeing global trust. Countries are looking at us, they're seeing instability, they're moving away from the dollar. That's bad for our economy.
Wait, losing trust could hurt the dollar?
Yeah. The more other countries see us as unreliable, the less that they want to use the US dollar as the world's reserve currency. If that happens, we could lose the very thing that gives our economy an advantage.
So you're saying that if conservatives actually care about the economy, they should care about our global reputation?
Ding, ding, ding. Chad, if you're worried about the economy, you should be worried about losing soft power, trust, and influence. Cutting foreign aid is not America first. It's America losing first.
But wait a second. You're one of those psychiatry people. What makes you able to talk about all of this?
So I work in community mental health, which means I see firsthand how a person's material conditions affects their mental health. There's actually a term for that. It's called the social determinants of health.
The social determinant of who?
Social determinants of health. And it's the idea that your health is not just about personal choices. It's shaped by things like income, housing, education, access to healthcare. You can't just do therapy for someone who is living in survival mode.
But therapy fixes everything you DEIs say anyway. And, you prescribe medicine. That should be enough.
And I love providing those services. It's truly the joy of my life. But here's the thing. You can't out-prescribe and out-therapy poverty. If someone's constantly stressed about making rent or feeding their kids, no amount of antidepressants is going to magically make them okay.
So what? You're saying mental health care should be political?
I'm saying that as a provider, it's my responsibility to do more than just treat symptoms. I need to fight for a world where people can actually thrive, not just survive. Therapy and medication should help people to live meaningful and fulfilling lives, not just keep them functioning enough to work themselves to death.
So where do I sign up for this world?
Step 1, Chad. Stop being a sock puppet for billionaires.
Well, I could stop being a sock puppet for billionaires if you would take your hand out from up my...